Gardening is just playing in the dirt.
Starting a garden will definitely bring your kids and the family together.
It's really important to teach the next generations where food comes from.
It's always been a family project throughout the summer.
I love being outside. I love just tending to my baby plants, digging in the dirt, getting all dirty and sweaty.
A lot of the food that we get in the grocery stores has been harvested the season before and it's been in cold storage and it's had preservatives applied to it. But when you grow it at home, you know where it is, what it is, how it is. Your food isn't traveling as far, the demand on trucking isn't as high as it is for other things, the fuel output, like all of those things are really important.
A lot of first-time gardeners last year, we had a tremendous influx.
People had to stay home and then they decided they would make the best of it.
It was like immediate that the gardening end of our business just exploded.
We could not keep things on the shelf and it's just continued to grow. I mean, it's like people are just really getting more excited about it this year.
We try to carry as much Vermont products as we possibly can. We're a local company, we try to support local companies, so it's kind of a win-win for everybody. And the quality is really good with local companies too. I mean, the people we're dealing with they're on their game. If there's an issue, I can make a phone call and get to the owner, which is important, and they listen. We're selling a tremendous amount of soils.
People come in asking for Moo Do, Moo Grow, Moo Plus.
Vermont Compost, Coast of Maine, those companies really put the science in the bag. And so that's where you get like one step above.
They're formulating these soils and adding products for drainage, for water retention.
They're super nutrient dense, they're really packed.
There's some magic to these soils that I don't understand, but they've got it dialed in and figured out, and it does make a difference.
There's so many things that are out of our control when it comes to the season and bugs, but using products like Vermont Compost and Coast of Maine will definitely give your plants and your seeds the best head start that you can. People sometimes get really excited. We have a couple weeks of mediumly warm weather. Patience is a virtue. So I always tell people like Memorial Day weekend, that's when you should start to think about putting your garden in, especially like hothouse plants like tomatoes, peppers, eggplant. Those are the things that really need warm soil, which we get at that time.
Definitely come in and ask questions.
We do everything from a basic startup right up through. Come in and get advice from any of our staff members on seed starting, raised beds, general maintenance.
We have people who are passionate about gardening and who have been gardening for their whole lives.
There's the gladiolas, which are my favorite. I plant maybe like 100 glads every year. And they're so, they just bring everything out in your house.
Sunflowers, my grandfather's favorite flower. When he passed, we all started gardening sunflowers year round and made him smile with bright yellow, and he adored them.
Being able to be outside in the fresh air, I think is really wonderful, and it gets people moving and it makes them, continue to be mobile. And I that's really important to me. Like I can see it from my mom. Like I love that she still goes outside, and it helps her to maintain for sure.
Go out and plant some seeds and watch them grow, and it teaches kids responsibility. They can water and weed.
Some years I'm really lucky and I get a lot of peas, and some years I'm not lucky and I get a lot of carrots. At Guy's Farm and Yard, we are here to help you with all of your gardening needs.